Hi, this is GP. Well, after 40 hours playing the Thaumaturge, this is one of these RPGs that trusts the player to slow down, pay attention, and think. It isn't interested in overwhelming you with endless combat or giant empty open worlds. Instead, it invites you into a city that feels genuinely alive. Here, conversations matter. Every street hides a story, and every decision quietly shapes the people around you. It's one of these games I didn't know anything about, and suddenly I was shocked of how good it is. Where reading newspapers or listening to a local citizen can be just as rewarding as winning a fight. The game takes place in 1905 Warsaw, under the thumb of the Russian Empire. But the history isn't just background decoration. The city itself is arguably the game's strongest character. You play as Wiktor Szulski, a thaumaturge returning home after his father's death. What started as a family mystery spiral into a complex web of politics, class struggle, crime, and supernatural. And the best part, there is no such thing as a clean answer. People lie. They hide their flaws, and they often both victims and guilty at the same time. The moral ambiguity, that's where this writing really shines. The biggest surprise isn't the magic, it's how authentic Warsaw feels. The developers clearly put a massive amount of love into recreating this period. You will hear locals arguing about everything from workers' rights and Polish identity to religious tension and economic survival. And if you're the type of player who actually reads the in-game books, letters, and police files, you're in for a treat. None of it feels filler. It's all teaching you about the culture, the folklore, and the history of the city. I even found myself geeking out over the detailed sketches in the old advertisements for coffee and chocolate. They were incredibly well drawn. So what is the Thaumaturge? Well, the word comes from the Greek for miracle worker. In this world, it's not about casting fireballs. It's about psychology. You use these beings called Salutors, manifestations of human flaws like pride and greed, to read people, exploit their weaknesses, and uncover hidden truths. And the combat, you probably heard people compare it to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and honestly, they aren't wrong. It's a little bit different. You'll see the video. Your Salutor fights alongside you like a stand. It's not about button mashing, it's a tactical puzzle where you constantly weighing your options. What stats effect do I apply first? Which flaw do I exploit? Do I save my energy for later? It's satisfying. Though I should mention that by the final 8 hours, the combat can get a bit repetitive. Personally, it started to feel the pacing drag toward the end, as if the game didn't quite know how to keep the momentum going. What I really loved is that the consequences grow naturally from your actions. I'm the type of player who tries to be nice and reasonable, so I keep my pride levels low, because in this game, high pride usually just means you're being an absolute jerk. The results of your choices feel earned, not just like you're grinding for morality points. Ultimately, the Thaumaturge hooked me for 40 hours, like I said. It's a detective story, a historical drama, and a character study all rolled into one. It's a love letter to Warsaw that rewards players who are curious enough to stop and think and also read. Is it perfect? No, but it's distinct. And seeing what fool's theory the team behind this is doing next, I think CD Projekt Red made a smart call, co-developing the upcoming Witcher expansion with them, and narrative depth to the Witcher universe. We are in for something special. I'm giving the Thaumaturge a 7. If you're willing to immerse yourself in its world, it's a very unique RPG experience in my opinion, and I really enjoyed it exactly like I enjoyed Vampire.
Even be. I'm sorry. Come on, Szulski. Let's get out of sight. But if anything's